count. With a truck that offers you over 400 horsepower, almost 1,900 pounds of payload, and up to 10,700 pounds of towing. Get 0% APR for 60 months on Sierra Half-Ton, rated a Consumer's Digest Best Buy. If you've got work to do, Truck Month couldn't have come at a better time.
Water damage strikes fast. So do we. When you call the cleanup specialists at 1-800-SERVPRO. Like it never even happened.
We interrupt your usually scheduled programming to bring you an extremely important announcement in regard to the growing crisis in the Northern Territories. Within the past month to month and a half, a pool of red liquid has been rapidly expanding and now takes up about 4,000 square meters. Furthermore, several unidentified entities have emerged from the pool and lead to the death of over 14 bystanders. It is also known that when one comes into contact with the pool, they suffer multiple dangerous and possibly life-ending effects. The liquid itself is corrosive, and when one is immersed in it, will have effects like acid. If this does not cause harm, this includes a heavy dose of radioactive energy. The red pool is still manageable. At the moment it resides in the town of Clinton Creek in the Yukon. But there is still a large threat posed by the pool, and the instances of entities which have emerged from the pool. So, furthermore, the roads leading to Clinton Creek have been closed. Until the situation is resolved, it is heavily recommended that you stay indoors and follow a curfew of 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock. We have set up a national hotline until the crisis is resolved. The number is 24843 for 5508. Repeating, 24843 for 5508. The Canadian and American government will be cooperating on this matter until it is resolved. Failure to report relevant information can be punished by a fine of up to $20,000. Further information will be provided at the discretion of the authorities. Until further announcements are made, follow the provisions made in this alert.
Helping fight cavities.
We interrupt your usually scheduled programming to bring you an extremely important announcement in regard to the growing crisis in the Northern Territories. In the 2-week period between the previous alert and this one, the pool has expanded to over 300 kilometers and crossed the provincial border into British Columbia, as well as into the American border into Alaska. It is regrettable that we have failed to control the spread of the pool within our own borders, and that it has spread beyond the Yukon. In order to attempt to prevent it from further expansion and growth, we have decided to conduct two plans. 1. Operation Pull the Drain, and 2. Operation Picket Fence. Operation Pull the Drain, as the name suggests, is focused on the ability to pump the contents of the pool into an underground reservoir. Operation Picket Fence, on the other hand, will require a concrete wall to be built around the pool so that it limits the spread further. Until further notice, we suggest the evacuation of Southeast Fairbanks and Copper River, Alaska in the United States, and Bennett, Telegraph Creek, Fort Nelson, British Columbia. Further information will be provided at the discretion of the authorities. Until further announcements are made, follow the provisions made in this alert.
and bring innovation home for the holidays.
Whenever the whole family gets together, we always make time for just us cousins. Like the other night at Olive Garden.
Hey, Susan, you gotta tell the Aunt Jessie story again. Love that story.
Try Olive Garden's 2 new scallopini dishes. Pan-seared chicken breasts in a lemon herb glaze, or sauteed pork in a creamy white wine sauce. Both served with
We interrupt your usually scheduled programming to bring you an extremely important announcement in regard to the growing crisis in the Northeast. Because of the consistency of the liquid in the pool, the pumps failed to successfully pump the liquid, due to them being designed for pumping water. Specially designed pipes that would be able to pump this liquid wouldn't be ready until the pool reached Vancouver. And beyond that, the pool has spread further, and has overrun the majority of the Yukon, and is now risking going into the continental United States. And not to mention, the plan of building a concrete structure around the pool failed after its containment deteriorated to the point of completely breaking. We are doing everything we can to prevent the spread of the pool, but we cannot give false hope to this issue. Further information will be provided at the discretion of the authorities. Until further announcements are made, follow the provisions made in this alert.